ask you again. Introduce yourself.
I am Catherine Hart.
Who's that guy right there with the cool holster?
Alvin Pettit.
Alvin Pettit. I've heard your art is dangerous for people. It's so great.
I'll try.
It's so great. He's not going to brag about how amazing he actually is, but if you go to his website, you'll see he's the real deal.
Is he another one of your students?
No, he's a teacher. He runs the Bethune Center, which is where we meet for the Jersey City mural program. Mm-hmm. So we've been working together in the community for years and years and years. And because of him, he used to work at the Natural History Museum. He's one of the artists that did all the dioramas, and it was really amazing. He was able to get my students a behind-the-scenes tour of the art studios at the Natural History Museum.
Nice.
Which was really special for them to see. So.
All right, networking even in the art world, huh?
Yeah.
All right, and so listen, today is day 4. I guess I came by. Was it day 1 when I first saw you guys, when you guys were out here?
Or was that day 2? 2, I think.
Day 2?
Yeah.
All right, and so this is day 4.
Yes.
It was blazing hot. How long you guys been out here?
We got here at about 8:30 a.m., maybe a little before that, somewhere between 8 and 8:30 a.m. Yesterday we were here from 8 a.m. till 7 p.m. It's just the technical stuff of making sure we get right angles on every angle, because if you get it it may visually look right, but if you get it off by like a 1/4 of an inch, something on this scale could end up, that 1/4 of an inch can add up, and then you're off by like 5 feet by the time you get to the other end.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just all the math, and then trying to do math when our brains
There's
are
math and art?
melted.
I thought that was the other side of the brain.
Yeah, no, very similar. But with all of our melted brains, the math takes a little longer than it might normally. So that's really what we're trying to work out, so that when we invite community, it's ready to go for them. So we're doing a lot of problem solving, shifting the letters back and forth to make sure. Also, too, we want to make sure from the aerial view that the letters are really bold and even, and so it's just really math at this point. And we're kind of painting in areas so that we can see whether we're doing it right. Mm-hmm. But this will take several layers and a lot of people.
Nice tattoo. Is that a?
This is.
That's tweezers, or is that a?
It's a large tweezer. It's a glass blowing tool. In art school, I studied glass sculpture and glass blowing, and it was something I did for a really long time.
Oh, so heat is nothing to you. You've been in blast furnace.
It's true. I do know how to create while I'm sweating my butt off. That is true. I do. Good point. I forget that I learned that. But I was switching kind of from working with glass more towards painting, and I felt like a big life switch happening. But I love glass, and I love the glass tools, and so this is sort of an ode to that part of my life.
All right.
Yeah.
So you are a work of art. You do art, you are art, and you are a work of art as well.
Oh, that's sweet.
All right.
I try to be.
And then I wanted to say, so we always hear about blood, sweat, and tears, but if you were out here working yesterday and today in this heat, then I know there's some sweat, and that went into this project.
I drank 2 gallons of water, and I didn't even have to pee. That's how much I was sweating. But I have to say, everyone in the community has been so nice. We have been offered water by every passerby. We've had several people come back and bring us lots of water, so we feel a lot of love and support. They're keeping us hydrated. It feels really good.
Which is pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, because if they're not painting, they're at least participating by keeping you guys painting.
Yeah.
It's a group effort, community effort.
Absolutely.
All right. So listen, I just met another teacher, which is great today, right? Mm-hmm. And so I guess I'll stop by. He said you guys should be finished by Saturday. Today is Thursday.
That's correct. Yeah.
All right. So you got here 8:30. How long are you gonna be here till till 9?
Till 7. We have mostly that's because we have the street closures from 8 to 7.
Okay.
So we got to take advantage of how long we have the street closed to traffic. But we do have to make sure we wrap up a little before 7, because the second we open, the street cars just whoosh, so we can't have any wet paint when that happens. So.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but I happen to be talking about the street murals. And there's a town in Orange, mm-hmm. and a former councilwoman would like to do a mural like this, but she said she's meeting resistance from the council people.
Oh, really?
And for whatever reason, they're just not on board, and she doesn't really understand why. But in terms of how a mural like this can help, could you any words of advice for people who might be recalcitrant?
I mean, I'll tell you what, I would say for every once in a while we get a little bit of a negative comment, but I would say for every 50 people we see, 49 are honking and cheering and everything, and then one person might be kind of boo-boo about it. vast majority of people feel really happy about it. And just already seeing how many people are honking and excited and how many people want to support us, it's like no doubt that there's just, it uplifts community, you know? And it makes people feel more connected
And that's art in general, not just this mural, but art in general. And public art works in general, right?
Yeah. And I know Orange. I think Orange would be a great place to do it.
That's what I said. Central Avenue on Main Street right there. It'd be great.
That would be
in the middle of town.
It would be a great place to do it.
Right?
Yeah.
And she was beating, you know, anyway, I don't want to get you in a politics, right?
Yeah.
All right. And so once again, we'll wrap this up. Let people know who you are, where they can see your art, what's going on. And then anything else you want to say before we go?
I'm Catherine Hart. You can find me on Instagram, Catherine W. Hart, Catherine with a C, Hart, H-A-R-T. You can also find me at catherinewhart.com, spelled the same way. And I just feel super lucky to be a part of this. I feel super lucky that I'm in a position where my friend Alvin can call me and I'm able to hop and have the skill set to help, and that I even have a team of former students that I can rely on, my GIT'ER Done crew. That's what we've been calling ourselves. We're the GIT'ER Done crew. And
nice.
So I just feel really blessed to be in this position where I remember in 2013 where I just had big hopes and dreams that I just wanted to learn how to paint large murals really badly, and never expected my first mural to be a community-based mural, and for that process to just blow my mind and completely change my life. And I decided I wanted to dedicate my life to the process, and having no idea what that means, because there's no, to be a community mural artist is like, there's no schooling or handbook or series of steps. It's like such a niche little thing, and there's, you know, not that many people who do it, so I had no idea if it would work. So I feel so much gratitude that here I am, and I've got a team, and we're still at it.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You know, I feel like what's that word, older places you'll go, right?
Right. So, all that's to say, the message I wanted to say is follow your dreams. You really can do it. I didn't believe I could, but I just kept putting one foot in front of the other, and I just took my father's advice, never give up, never give up, never give up. Whenever I felt lost, all I had to do was keep going. And that made all the difference between my dreams coming true. So you can do it. You can do whatever you put your mind to.
Nice. And I want to end this with my own observation. You said this is you have the tattoo from your glass blowing days.
Yes.
You mentioned the GIT'ER Done crew.
Yeah.
When you mentioned GIT'ER Done, I was thinking about a guy, a friend of mine. I call her my niece. And he has GIT'ER Done tattooed across his fingers. So I mean, this might be an opportunity for a new tattoo.
I like it. You might see me next with a GIT'ER Done tattoo. I was actually thinking about getting a tattoo that said "Go for it," but a GIT'ER Done's good too.
The GIT'ER Done crew. All right, thank you very much. And I want to pan out, trying to get a shot of all you guys working hard. All right, because I'm hardly working doing this. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I posted it on YouTube already. I'll send you the YouTube links, and then I'll break it down for Instagram.
Thank you for your support.
Oh no, listen. Thank you guys for the work.
What was my next step? You got it. Oh, I know.
Don't run. I just want to talk to you real quick before I go.
No, but like it's not like that's 3 feet.
Do you mind? Or you want me to turn this off? Do you mind? I'm a reporter with a website. I just want to document what you guys are doing and doing an interview real quick. I just want to get a picture of you guys doing what you do. You don't have to speak if you don't want to.
Here's the 3 feet. Look,
Oh, there it is.
Here and here.
Okay, there it is.
Right here. See it? So here and here is 3 feet.
Okay, so just put 3 feet because this is A.
So I'll put a little 3 right here.
Do you want to introduce yourself or no?
No.
Okay.
3.
Thank you very much.